Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Intrusive Thoughts with Trav. I am your host, Traveling Man. And as always, this is brought to you by 1776gaming.com and produced for our wonderful members over at the 1776 Gaming Discord. If you're not in there by now, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to lay you out to pasture. You got a busted leg, we're going to have to pop you. Anyway, moving right on into the weekly update, which is what this is. We now have a title for it. We have a few interesting things happening within the community. First of all, being that Chronicle is working on an upcoming streaming event with our stream team. So whenever that's finally announced, I would highly recommend that all of you get in there and show those boys some support. It should be a shared stream from what I understand. So all the numbers kind of count towards each other. I'm not sure how all that works. But yeah, definitely get in there and show those guys some love, man. They really deserve it for all the hard work they do here. And congrats as well to our newest affiliate streamer, Gnarls Gnarlington. He is a pretty gnarly dude. He's over on Twitch. Just stop in, give him a look-see whenever that dude goes live. He's actually pretty chill. It's a whole vibe over there. Real nice guy. And then I think, yeah, looking at these numbers right here, we just conducted week 2 of our PUBG Duos tournaments. Now, the numbers are going to be a little bit different between the overall combined statistics and the weekly numbers. So I'll give you the weekly first, which is in first place for this weekend. We had the Rondo Roof Rats at 75 points, followed by the Pachinki Pirates at 49.5, and the Sandhawk Cocks coming in at third at 48.5. That is a slim margin. Now, this is where it's going to get a little confusing because first, second, third are going to be a little different on this one. So all of those stats combined for week 1 and week 2, we have first place Rondo Roof Rats, followed by Pachinki Pirates, followed by the Erangel Eagles. And those scores are 127, 93.5, and 91.5 respectively. Now, just to go on ahead and throw a little bit of salt in the wound here, we've got the Chimicera Rattlers coming in at 4th with the overall score at 90.5. So Erangel Eagles, you boys better be watching your back. It looks like they're coming for you horde. Yeah, so then speaking of PUBG, with all the work in the background that's going on and the podcast and stuff like that, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to game. So I haven't played like PUBG in a month or so. But I am proud to announce that after a month of no longer playing that game, my ocular syphilis has finally started to clear up. So yay me, let's freaking go. Moving right on along to the next thing, I want to do a big shout out for our latest interviewee, Modelo Time Gamer. That is Modelo like the beer, space, time, gamer. No space between time and gamer. He is over on Twitch. Anytime you want to go and check that dude out. And a further note, if you were able to miss this last week's PUBG Duos tournament, plenty more opportunities for that to come up. Plus, at the end of the tournament series, at the end of the league, there's going to be a 1-day tournament that is open enrollment. So bring you and your sweatiest buddy, and then we can drown out an entire server, because judging by the amount of sweat that I'm seeing coming off of these guys in week 2, it is getting insane in there. I would expect by week 4, everybody's going to look like some sort of rabid zombie or some shit, just coming all out of the woodwork and trying to tackle everything that moves. So I would also like to take this time to conduct a couple of member shout outs. First on the list is going to be Press. That's a pretty cool dude, but he is working on some things in the background to get something going with ARNA Reforger. Not real sure what those community nights are going to start looking like, but I also know that Smokey is over there working his thing with a milsim that is also on Discord. And we have several people in the Discord here at 1776 Gaming Discord that are dual citizens from that place. So be on the lookout for an interesting interview opportunity coming down the pipe, and it might lead to some inter-community relations as far as Armor Reforger goes. Maybe even a little bit of stiff competition because we all like it a little stiff. Last but not least, just keep being awesome. And I almost forgot that we had one more shout out to do. I'm so sorry about this. But our IT guy, it just hit me. Our IT dude, Dre. Never gonna try to say your real Discord name because it's just too much for me. Love you, dude. I absolutely appreciate everything that you're doing in the background. You were freaking phenomenal. And thanks again for making everything run smooth as butter and slicker than owl crap, bro. We we definitely have a lot less on our plate now, but we know you have a little bit more on yours. So thank you for that and helping us shoulder the weight. And now that is all we have for this week's update as far as community things go. You are all very amazing people. Welcome to the neighbor. Oh, wait, I'm not Mr. Rogers. Sorry about that. You can all go screw yourself. Thanks for stopping by. And if you haven't done so yet, go to 1776gaming.com, click join our Discord where you can get in with all the fun and rest of the scoundrels and miscreants that we have in there. And just kind of enjoy some of that good old community spirit. Nobody's going to harass you too hard, I don't think. At least they can't bite you. You know, there's a whole internet connection between them. And again, I would just like to plug our, PUBG tournament league over there with the duos that's going on right now. Those guys, you know what? If you're just a casual player, stay out of there. There's nothing for you there. Anyway, that was Intrusive Thoughts with Trav, guys. I hope you enjoyed it or not. I don't care. But now we all know what's going on. Have a great week. Peace out. We'll see you next weekend. Goodbye.